the Florida Gators and the Miami Hurricanes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Thanks, guys. The Florida head coach told me before the game, this is going to be a huge challenge to get this upset on the road. Not only is this one of the best quality opponents they have faced so far, it is a quality crowd. You can hear from the noise. This crowd is ready to get after it. A very hostile environment. We will see how they handle it, and I will keep you posted how it's going down here on the field. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. And the Canes ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And he'll just take a knee in this drive. At the 25. He might want another play. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. It's the runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The Gators moving quickly to the line.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and a touch early in this football game.
Yeah. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
There's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last two plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
And the Gators with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Man, there are defensive players out there that can just take games over, and that's what's happening with this guy right now. He is not cooperating with the offensive game plan. A sack on 2 consecutive plays, and now on third down, you know he's pinning his ears back again.
On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Makes the grab. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Singleton. They make the stop, and not before. He gets enough to convert on fourth down, and rolling the dice pays off. The Gators are flying down the field. Quarterback may change this route. looking to throw on first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. They've got some serious work to do to keep that last one from messing up this drive. 2nd and 19.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so faster after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
No, you just feel kind of like that's a little bit of a missed opportunity. He had him open, and he just overshot it a little bit. Man, those sting.
Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting now, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense.
Hey, you come out early in the game, you're trying to send a message to your team that you're confident, you believe in them to convert these 4th downs. You didn't get that one, but don't let it be a detriment moving forward. If you want to stay aggressive, be that way throughout the course of the game.
Running inside, it's Fletcher. Picks up the 1st down. Maybe some room here. Powers through. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5.
Back 18. Back 18.
Complete. He's trying to get it in. Touchdown, Canes! A great catch and run for 6. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the middle. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And that's how pressure on a quarterback can affect the passing game. They were able to get after him on that play, and as a result, the QB made a bad decision, forcing that football into double coverage.
They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. He'll set up to throw. Flips it out on the screen. And he's going to come out just a tad short. Needed to get the ball to the 35, and they'll mark it at the 34. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. As we get a look at the numbers so far, they are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
The RPO, it's complete. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. The Canes will hustle to the line. Right down the middle. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
That's an example of the offensive coordinator trying to be aggressive and trying to take a shot. Now, the offense isn't able to click on that play, but moving ahead in the second half, it's important they continue to dial up these big plays. You want to stay aggressive, and you want to keep testing this second half.
Not going to get there, not going to get close as he's brought down at the 30. It's fourth down. They'll run for it. It's Brown. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. And a call to keep this drive alive. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. And the Canes have it with a 1st and 10. Quick release by the QB. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up for the
Defense comes up with a huge stop and maybe forcing them into a field goal attempt.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were on the last fourth down.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Gonna take a shot. Picked off to stop the threat. Looking for more room. Still on his feet. He's at the 40. The 20. Touchdown Gators. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And he made the extra point without problem. Fielded in the end zone, it's Cotton. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll move the wide receiver. The run inside. It's Fletcher. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs later in football.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Oh, he can't hang on. That one was nearly picked off. Instead, he'll force a 4th down.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Sends it back in motion. On 4th down, going to the air. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert and keep this drive going. They're moving quickly after that big 4th down conversion. Clock will roll when the ball is set. Finds his man. It's Lofton. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progression.
Snags it, and he's open. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The Gators in the hurry up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to...
Looking for the end zone. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down, and the clock continues to run. So Miami signals for a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Here's Mensah to throw. Fires to the wideout. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And with the pick 6. Touchdown, Florida. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
He'll bring it out. It's Lyle. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Mensah. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Going for 6. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Man, how about that? You come out of the locker room, you just had a little bit of a break, you rested, you told your club we're going to come out, now we're going to be aggressive. We're going to kick an onside, even though we're winning and you failed. Now this defense better step up and respond.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Caught in the backfield, it's Fletcher. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position, they located the football, and they went and gang tackled.
Throwing, Mensa. Here's the pressure. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. Got room on the return. He takes it in. Touchdown, Florida.
He made that look a lot easier than it is. When you break on a football, you got to see it and go at the perfect angle. The free safety leaves his spot, goes and gets it, and then does the hard part, takes it back to the house for 6.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Coming out with it, it's Lyle. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
Looking to the big tight end. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Scooped it, scored it, into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. This is a live look at the Swamp, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium in Gainesville. It's the LSU Tigers and the Florida Gators. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, the LSU head coach told me before the game, he understands both teams are in the top 25. Both teams are quality with a lot of talent on the rosters, but he believes this stadium can make a difference. This crowd has proven to be one of the best in college football. They have been pumping in crowd noise all week at practice to make sure they are prepared for this moment. Reese?
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will... to the 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. Fouls through the defense. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. When these two first met in 1937 in Baton Rouge, LSU shut out the Gators. Florida would notch the first road victory in this swampy series when they beat LSU on the Bayou in 1956.
And a lot of history between these two teams, because even when there were two divisions in the SEC, this was a constant cross-division rivalry featuring lots of NFL talent and some really dramatic games. I remember being the #1 team in the nation back in 1997, going into Baton Rouge and losing, and the fans rushing the field, tearing down the goalposts. These two teams have unbelievable fan bases and lots of talent on the field.
Throws for the tight end. He's open on the right. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
And when you start to develop a feel as a tight end that you can feel the zones and the holes, man, you start to become unstoppable. Nice job. QB on the same page, sees his tight end break towards the sidelines, finds the hole in the zone, delivers a strike. Nice completion, nice communication there without saying a word.
The give on the counter. Makes him talk to the hand. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down.
And after giving up the long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught on the left side by Wilson. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Gators come to the line in the hurry up. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
To the air on first down. Looking down the middle. Got his man. And they make the striking connection, and they've got it down to the 13-yard line, a red zone chance. The Gators with the 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. Trying to run, it's Ball. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
So as a defensive guy, they line up in a formation. You know they're heavy on one side. And then all of a sudden, boom, 2 guys pull, and they go the other direction. So you can't really load up and play that. That counter keeps you off balance as a defense and makes you really be honest.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. Got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Gators.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harris. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. On target over the middle. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
He's showing you his skills on that last throw. This guy's got arm talent and accuracy, man, and some of it's not coachable. And I think back to Jamarcus Russell and Joe Burrow, 2 former Tiger quarterbacks that were the first overall pick in the NFL draft. They had some of that, too. They just had a feel for the position that you simply couldn't coach at the college level.
Makes the grab in their space. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. We talked about it earlier. Now this home crowd making life difficult. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Berry. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. There's some room. Touchdown, Tigers. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And that is the easiest touchdown pass that guy is ever going to throw. The little touch pass, jet sweep. And how about the speed out in the open field? Man, David, quarterbacks love those. Those are stat builders.
And defensively, man, we've got to see that. We've got to adjust. Safeties have to be able to come down and play that jet sweep. It's frustrating when you see him not adjust. And then, listen, you could see it, the wheels. I mean, that dude had some speed when he got around the corner, and nobody could catch him. But defensively, we've got to see that a second sooner so he can come up and make the play.
The returner will field it and bring it back. Couldn't find room for the big play, and we stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of it. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Singleton. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. That pass is incomplete, but this has been a period in which the offenses have shined. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come-to-Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. A terrific play to keep him from getting to the chains and forcing the turnover on downs.
It's really early in the game right now, and if it's fourth and short, fourth and medium, maybe I see going for it, certainly. But fourth and long, that's a situation I think you got to punt and just let the game play out. Trust your defense a little bit more.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but it makes life really easy on me on second down.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Pulls and fires complete. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it one high safety? Is it two high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another.
Touchdown LSU! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. He'll bring it out. It's Abrams. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. The Gators want to pick up the tempo.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Grab near the marker. It's Brown. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
When you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go faster, seeing it here.
Pocket breaking down. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. And the Gators now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Might be changing the route. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires left. Complete, out left to Wilson. Knocked off his feet. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. Snags it, and there's running room. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10.
One of the things I love about this wide receiver, it's not all bombs and posts and go routes. Third and long, you just kind of run him not too far down the field. He makes the catch, and he's so dangerous, making moves, using his speed and elusiveness. He finds a way to get that first down and keep the offense on the field.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
This drive facing a little adversity now. A 10-yard loss leaves him with 2nd and 20. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he had it, and he dropped it. Almost one of those big plays he's known for. It'll be 3rd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Bringing the heat. Trying to get away. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. The Gators are going to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The offense changing the play. On 4th down, looking to pass. Fires to the middle. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Looking to pass, it's Levin. Fires one high and deep. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Trying to take it back. Oh, he was hoping for the pick 6. Instead, he got it down to the 16-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Makes the catch. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Unleashes to the end zone. Incomplete. He was going for the touchdown.
Well, this offense just hasn't been able to find a rhythm so far in this game, and maybe they need to stop taking so many shots downfield, just work some more high-percentage completions to get these drives going to score some points.
He wants it all. Touchdown, Florida. Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
That is exactly how you want to end halves. Put a drive together, score the touchdown, a chance to tie this up, and take all the momentum into halftime.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the second. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Wants to throw. It's Levin. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. It looked as if he got a hand on it before it traveled 10 yards, and that's going to be a penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Caught in the backfield, it's Watkins. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Running inside, it's Berry. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And it's a sack. Gator fans love to see their teams light up the scoreboard, but they'll take the defense bringing the heat too.
And I think that was a staple, Reese. Back in the day, you had great offenses for Florida, but the teams that really had the most success and that reached the highest mountaintops, they had great defense to go with it. This defense playing well.
Now improvising. Stands in and takes the hit. Grabs it inside the 10. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal.
And I actually thought the defense had the right coverage there. That's just really good offense, like really good timing between QB and tight end. You got a middle of the field safety. You got those guys underneath. The defense has to see the ball, break on it, but sometimes they're just too good of a duo.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. These fans raising the volume on second and goal. Here's Durham. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's third and goal.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Nice job by the defense there. They knew coming into this one, this running back was dangerous catching the football, so really good job getting him down on the ground, now setting up fourth and goal.
Fourth and goal from the 2. Can they finish this drive? They'll try to run with Durham. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
They stopped him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Quarterback making adjustments. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes.
Man, that takes some serious onions. Backed up inside your own 10, and you're going for it on 4th down. No dice. offense now set up in easy position to get a score.
To throw, it's Levitt. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on first down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
To the air on second down. Pressure coming. Finds some time. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Man, I love the decision-making right there. Like, drop back to pass, look for your shots. You don't see it, tuck it, get positive yards, makes the next down even easier. That is a great heads-up, early down play for this QB.
It's third and goal and third and long. And the ball is free on the pitch. Oh, and he's able to get the ball back, but he does lose yardage on the play.
And listen, quarterbacks run more nowadays, and we see more of it, but they do have a tendency, because they are a quarterback, to cough it up a little bit. But how about the man? He said, I got this, and jumps back on it, make sure he covers that thing up so he didn't make a bad play for his offense.
He'll bring it out. It's Abrams. Makes a move. Got a little room. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Well, maybe they thought if they kicked it into the end zone that he wouldn't dare bring it back. Instead, he just dared them to tackle him, and nobody could. What an explosive return.
And those guys got so much speed, they ain't scared. And you could tell, takes it out, good blocking, give him a little crease, and you could see the speed. You don't put slow guys back deep. You don't see Jesse Palmer returning kicks. No. You see the fast guys, and you see an open space, and boom, he's gone.
Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Curious call here as they line up for an onside kick with the lead in a one-possession game in the fourth. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. And after that gargantuan fourth down stop, now a chance to put together a game-winning drive here. Here's a heat. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got two of those on that one.
Well, they've tried to get this quarterback going, running the ball in a variety of ways, and they haven't really been able to kind of break him out just yet until that run right there. Nice individual effort on the scramble. It took a little longer than they would have liked, but maybe that's the play. It's really going to sort of spark this offense and really maybe get this guy going more on the ground.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down.
And that's a gut punch, especially if you're the offensive coordinator, because that was sort of a foreign look, the pre-snap motion, a timing play, trying to get the receiver the football quickly. You're expecting to outflank the defense, but give the defense a ton of credit. They made the bigger play, and now they've set you up in the fourth down.
Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a turning it on. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's first down. Making side adjustments here. Ball again. Makes it past the marker. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.